Hey Bliss-Box fans, I wanted to go through something kind of neat, fun to play with. I wouldn't factor this in as a ultimate solution, but I will say that it's better than its predecessor. So with Punch Out here, I have a bridge connected to a blender, and then we got two Gamer Pros as inputs. And I wanted to experiment a little bit with the nunchuck from the Wii. And the reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to see if I get any better results using this than I did with the Power Glove. But the first thing that I learned is the nunchucks don't really work very well with motion. They work better with rotation. I experimented with a lot of different methods with that, even with a PS3, and it's always the case that the rotation works a lot better than the motion, which was kind of disappointing. But that could just be the nunchucks or have a limited ability where the wand was a little bit better. I'm not entirely sure. Didn't get into the specifics of it, wanted to give this game a try. So what I did here is I mapped the sway to the right is a right D-pad, and then sway to the left is the left D-pad. If you wanted to go down, you wanted to do a duck, you'd hit back on the stick, but do it twice, because you had to do that double tap in the real game. As far as punching goes, like I said, I wanted to get a nice punch effect, but couldn't really do that. So I'm doing like a nod, kind of like if you had drumsticks. So just something like this will give you your punch. And then the start button is going to be either of these top two buttons. And then if you want to do an uppercut, you just hold down the lower button and then do the punch. So let's go ahead and give this a try. See how this kind of works out, and keep in mind I'm behind a camera here, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. By the way, to get up, I suggest holding the nunchuck and then just tapping the bottom. It's the quickest way to hit kind of like a turbo. It works okay in the game if you just do kind of like a drumstick nod thing, but getting up was a little bit difficult, so I don't recommend that. But alright, let's get him a little bit aggravated and see how the sway works here. Come on, punch me. Alright, here we go. Oop, a little bit too soon there. There we go. Oh, didn't get that one. Can't get my left to work for some reason. No, it's not working for me. So if you did want to play with these settings, the blender will have a profile for this. And you can change these numbers a little bit and see if you can experiment and get them a little bit better. But like I said, it doesn't do very well with motion. It definitely looks at the rotation values a lot better. But there you go. I mean, that wasn't too bad. It's definitely a lot easier to play this game than the Power Glove. So yeah, this is definitely something fun that you can experiment with. The controls are pretty easy. You can see how it's laid out in the blend tool. When you download that, just load the nunchuck punch out option and go ahead and give it a try and play with it. But there you go. Thanks for watching.